That I do, George. That I do. That I do. Yo, what's up? What is up, Super 112? How are we doing today? Here, I'll turn. How are we doing today, guys? Okay. Hello, everyone. Uh, Hello, everyone. Hello. Okay, so thanks for the sub. No problem. That was definitely not me. That was Goosey. I don't remember their full name, but Goosey. People went absolutely crazy on my stream the other night, and basically, if you want to know what that's all about, you can go watch. I posted the video up, so you don't have to skip through the VOD. It should be published. Speedrunner type beat, absolutely. So, hello everyone, and hello VOD viewers, and hello YouTube viewers, because that's going to be the majority of the people watching this. The current plan is to actually upload this to YouTube as well. I just wanted to come in here, and I had this idea, and I do have a meeting kind of soon. It's at 2 o'clock, and it's currently 1:46, but I feel like I can knock this out pretty easily. Hopefully. It's fine. It's not that important of a meeting, but it's, yeah. So, I'll turn on some music. Maybe not that loud. But basically, what I plan to be doing today, or basically what I'm going to be doing right now, is I had the idea to kind of, well, recently, and I kind of announced this. Don't be too late to your thing. No worries. I kind of. I've been changing my Minecraft skin a lot recently, or I made a pretty big change recently, at least, to it. It looks a little bit different now, or pretty noticeably different. Same skin, kind of, but it definitely looks different, right? And I realized that, we have a lot of new people following all the time, and yet we do have some old people who may not even know, right? We have some OGs who I never really fully explained this, so I thought today I'd be going through all of my Minecraft skins and kind of just explain them really quickly, just to kind of have it out there, Okay, so starting off, we got the classic. Yes, I was a Steve skin for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, there's no shame in it. I was a Steve skin for quite a little bit, not a lot of time, but just when I first got this. And obviously, when I was playing back on Bedrock, I didn't really buy any skins, so we were rocking. It's the classic, right? It's the classic. So my first ever skin. Now, a lot of people assume that this is my first ever skin, and yes, this is my skin. I used it for a very, very long time. Hi Pigman and hi Mel. Hi guys. Now, a lot of people do assume that this was my first ever skin, and they're not quite wrong, but also not incredibly right. So basically, my first ever skin was this, actually. This is the first skin. I looked this up on Skindex. I looked up a skin. I just wanted to have something with the flannel, I think was my whole goal. And I just looked this up and I found it. Now, a lot of you guys can recognize that this skin, it might look a little familiar. And that's because, yes, my original skin is a remake of the other skin. There's no shame in it. Everyone does it a little bit, alright? And that's where my skin came from. Now I never felt bad about it because I recolored the entire jacket, took off the hat, made it a crown, and that's also why my hair looks so weird. It's part of the reason I want to change the skin. My hair looks very odd because it's actually done on the outer layer. This front part's done on the outer layer, as is the crown, and that's why I always have my. That's actually probably why I made the crown. Now that I think about it, everyone steals skin. It's fine. Yes, it is. Why I made the crown is if you well, one, it was kind of part of my logo, my original logo. In the first place, it was my original logo was a cactus with sunglasses and a crown. So I decided I'd put it on the crown. But if you look at this skin right here, it has a little hat. It's kind of, I thought this was all supposed to be hair at first, but it kind of has like a hat right here. And I decided to try and take it off and make it all hair, and it looked very weird. I didn't. I mean, then Mel, I guess you're just better than everyone. But that's where it came from. So yes, that is my original skin. And unfortunately, no, we aren't really going to be seeing this one very much anymore. I know, it's a bit sad, but I can't lie. I really like this one. I really like it, especially since you can take off the jacket, and it's, I don't know, it looks a little more similar than what I want my character to kind of be, so. Now, the other skins we have in here, we have VO. If you don't know VO, VO is the person who did my, well, I like it so much. My channel icon, my starting soon screen, which is also kind of like my offline screen, did, oh my, Carrot Champ, so much. We love VO. Don't know who VO is. I put a link to their YouTube, I believe, in my about. We love VO. We love VO. I have their skin. I think I was doing this as a joke because on old CSMP, VO was obviously, VO is controls both CSMP now and the old CSMP. So I thought it was kind of funny to just have their skin. Now the next one here we have, it's called Corrupt. I think the names for these are always so weird because I just pick a name and don't change it. So the idea behind this skin was supposed to be, we had kind of lore on CSMP 1. Like a little bit. Like I said in the in my YouTube video, which everyone should go check out. It's recapped there, but it was basically just me and a few other people trying to keep the lore alive, and it never happened. But this skin was basically, and I kind of explained this in the video as well. My character has always been part cactus of some kind. I always try to integrate it into the lore if I can, you know. I don't know, it's brand, right? So the idea here was that every physical appearance, well, it was that basically, and this is something I do a lot, is that my character was kind of a shapeshifter, or kind of a hybrid, I guess is the word we used, where it was like, could kind of switch between a cactus and a person, meaning they could control. Thank you for posting the YouTube link. Thank you. I appreciate it. Meaning that they could kind of control what they looked like, but when they would lose control or start to slip a little bit, the character would kind of like turn a little more, you know, a little more green, a little more natural cactus colors. Now this skin, these colors are all actually colors of the Minecraft cactus. All of these are, I used pixel art, I found the exact tones. The jacket's entire colors are natural ones. The green is just a lighter green. That one doesn't have anything. But the crown, a lot of people ask about the crown because I have it on some of my other skins as well. The crown is actually the cactus spine color for the Minecraft cactus. It doesn't look like it that much, but I just thought it was a cool little detail to add. So that's where the skin. Now, the kid. This is a skin I still use sometimes. Now, if you've seen the selfies I put on Twitter, go follow the Twitter. The selfies I put on Twitter, this is kind of actually an outfit I wear sometimes in real life as well. And I wanted a skin that was kind of more relaxed. At the time, I still felt like these were kind of lore attached or character attached. And I wanted something that was different than that, something that was a little more, you know, just representative of me versus my character. I still use the skin sometimes, but significantly less now, but that's kind of where this one came from. It's very scuffed, especially in the skin tone, so this actually might be the next one I fix up. This might be the next one I fix up, because it's still scuffed in, like, how I did the jacket, and the skin tone looks really weird. So, that's but that's where this one comes from. I wanted this skin, which was kind of detached from just my character of being, like, cactus, like, and so that's where this one kind of comes from. The next one up on, we have these still to cover. Adventure. Now, before we had Origins, which I never streamed, and before we had CSMP 2, all of those same people, we ran a little modded server. Now, Frogglass, if you're not following Frogglass, go follow Frogglass. Frogglass played this on stream a lot, and I was on a few of his streams, so you know. It's some people might know, some viewers might know of this one, but we had this super modded SMP. It was like, I don't even know all the mods. It was just a compilation of a ton of them. And I thought it'd be kind of cool. A lot of people were doing like more adventure skins for that, because that's kind of what the mod followed, was like, I know we had like towers and boss towers and dungeons. Like it was all that. So a lot of people were doing more adventure type skins. So this skin, I unfortunately can't actually find the original skin for this one. But the original skin was basically this green part. It was a different shade of green, but it had this. It had the fingerless gloves. It had a lot of these elements. So the majority of what I did was just put my face on it, made my hair. I added my own crown, and I changed the head. Is the thing I most changed. Made the eyes green, everything. I also actually changed the gloves. I actually don't know what to call these. Like, I guess just gloves, but I can't remember. There's supposed to be a proper name for them. I changed this because I didn't really like the shade of how everything looked, so that's what I changed a lot. And I made it so this was on the outer layer, so you could take it off. I don't know. You guys might be able to tell. I really like being able to like change up my skin without having to like take off the entire layer. So I made this detachable. And the crown is, like I said, this is why I kind of brought up in so much in the last one, is because I use this a lot. I use the same crown design for every skin. Like, you can look, it's almost identical for every skin I do. Now, moving on from that one, we have Phantom. Now, this skin I need to change. I made this skin originally when I was playing a lot on the Ilex Origins SMP, and I'm planning on playing that one a lot more now, or at least that's the goal, is I want to play that one a lot more. And now, the reason why most of you have never seen this one, I made this for that SMP. Now, I also haven't streamed that SMP a lot, but in testing, when I actually went into the game and was a Phantom, it looked awful. And the reason for that is Phantoms are naturally transparent, so a lot of the stuff on the outer layer just looked really bad and like unnatural. I tried to make it so I will be fixing this one up, and I might actually do it to match this skin. So that will be the plan. That's our next plan. Now, Fish Origins. This was something that I don't believe was ever streamed by, I don't think anyone ever streamed it. But yes, everyone in Fish, which if you don't know is usually pretty much everyone on the CSMP. We have our own Discord server, it's called Fish. So if I ever reference that, that's what I'm talking about. We had our own thing called Fish Origins. Now, this is where I first found this skin. Now, unfortunately I couldn't find the actual skin, but I remember part of the skin was like this. And this is actually where the jeans and the overalls come in. There was a skin very similar to this one, slightly different. Plant Go. Yes, the pink eye jokes, they never stop. But it was a skin kind of similar to this one. This is where actually a lot of it comes from. You can see in the bottom half, especially. That's where it came from. And basically, the original skin I copied this off had two different layers. One of them was this layer, this whole shirt and everything, and pants. And it had a second layer, which was this white shirt and a different overall design. Now I kind of combined the two, and that's how I ended up with this. Basically, my character on Fish Origins was, like I said, I always do this, but I chose, I made my own origin eventually, but originally I was I can't remember their name, oh my god, Florin or Florian, and their whole ability is based off of, like, they're part plant, and they can do a lot of stuff with farming, and they can do a lot of stuff with that. So I decided, oh, that'd be kind of a cool character design if it was like some elements were plant or some elements were like green-like. And this is my favorite thing I've ever added, was the vine crown. I still miss the vine crown. I still miss it. That's why I'm very glad. But I really like this, because I like this, and which is why I incorporated it on our next skin. Look at that transition. What a YouTuber. Now the skin's called Vatis. I don't remember why I called this skin Vatis, actually. I'm sure it has some reason. I don't remember the name for this one. But This one, it's basically literally, it's just the other one, except I made it so it was all one skin tone, kept literally everything the same, just took out the overalls, right? Very simple skin, but I still really like this one, and I still, like, I will probably be using this one in some air. Now, finally, the new skins. Now, these are, how do I explain this? The main reason why I wanted new skins, well, there's a lot of reasons. Now, as I already kind of mentioned, this skin, you can't change anything about it. You can't really edit it at all. You can't even take off the crown, really, because then, or sorry, you can't take off everything and then leave the crown, because then you'd have a hood, even if you could remove the layers. You know, it's an issue I ran into a lot. So I wanted a new skin, and I also wanted one that kind of fit my character more. It's weird to say that you have a character when you're not really in anything that has lore, but I do. If you're online, you have a character, and especially if you're a streamer, you have this kind of character to you. This was my character, but I always had a concept in my head that was different. This was just the most convenient thing to do with what I had. But I always had a concept that it was, you know, maybe lighter hair, that maybe different elements, and part of it was, you know, a lot of elements are here. Like, a lot of it is based off of this skin, but then I incorporated I added on the jacket, and I added on the crown, and I changed a lot of the colors. This is why it looks so different, by the way, if you're ever wondering. It looks so different because a lot of the colors I used, the hair, the crown, and obviously the pants, everything's a slightly different shade. Like, even though I used the same colors and same pattern to this jacket and the same crown and everything, it looks different here because of the slight shade I did. Now, but that's kind of why I wanted to make a new skin overall. Is just, it felt like it was time to kind of have a change. I wanted a skin that had a bit more use. And this still isn't the final version, by the way. I still plan on probably changing. I will fit changes in the future. I can't go too long with having the same thing, but I just wanted something just different. I also always felt kind of weird because as much as I did change this a lot from the original skin it was, from this skin, it always felt really similar, and I wanted something more unique. Something, and this, I feel like, after all the changes I made to it, I finally feel like I kind of made this skin. Like, this is my own thing. Now we have two variations on the skin so far, and I'll see about both them. One is a very simple variation, just kind of a more farmer boy. This actually does come from, like I was talking about earlier, my starting screen. VO had this really cool design, I thought, in it, which, you know, the flannel tied around the waist and the farmer's hat, and I just thought, you know, it's a cool skin to have. I think it'd be cool to have, so this one was a really quick one to do, actually, because it's basically just this skin, take off the jacket, change the crown to a hat. And the final one we have right now, apparently I'm not allowed to show you. There we go. This is a formal skin. This one is so scuffed, and I need to make so many changes on it. The main thing is this jacket. I really don't like how the jacket looks, but otherwise, I do like this skin. I'm actually wondering if I can check. Give me 1 second here. I just want to show you guys this real quick. Wait. I need to make sure I have. Wow, this takes a lot longer to load than I thought it would. Minecraft really, you never think about Minecraft as a big game really until you have to load it up on a laptop. I don't even know if you guys can hear me right now. Like, stream. Well, your is lagging, but it's not you guys. Don't worry. If you're watching live. If not, you have no idea what I'm talking about. There we go. There we go. Alright, so I'll switch this over. I can't get rid of the follow goal, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I mean, hey, consider. But no, the thing I really want to show you guys with this skin is because it's kind of misleading, and this is the thing with a lot of Minecraft skins. They're misleading to just look at face on. I don't really like how this whole formal design looks overall. You know, I'm not in love with the design, how it's just like, how it's seen overall. Wow, that is way too high. But the thing I really like about this is the part of it without the jacket. We'll go, how do I do this? Bop, bop, bop. This. Oh, I like this design. Oh, I like this part. That's why I want to switch up the jacket, especially. See, actually, I'll take that off. Because I really like how this looks. Like the sleeveless, like the vest and everything. Follow. Everyone has to follow. You don't have to follow. Guys, I appreciate the follow. And it'd be nice because we're one away from our follower goal. But I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty sure most people here are already followed. Because I didn't announce this anywhere. But that's what I really like about this skin, actually. It's because I like this formal design. But, I'm not going to lie, guys. I think that's it. I have a meeting that is started 5 minutes ago. Don't worry, it's not a school one. It's a GSA one. I don't know if you guys know what that is. I don't know if everyone here knows what that is, so I want to sound like condescending or anything. But I have one of those, and I need to catch that really quick. But yeah, I guess that's it, really. I just really want to have this out here so it would be explained at least in some way. I just like having things kind of available so that if I'm not streaming or so that I don't have to like constantly announce it on stream. Like if I'm not streaming, you can come see, or if you know, you ever wonder or you can't remember why I have a certain one. I just wanted to have this out here. So bye guys. Appreciate you all for coming out, all the people we have here. It's a bit of a weird stream, but yeah. Well, see you guys.